That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a new secret room Easter egg is being added to Cold War as part of the Super Easter egg, and we have all the details, including the day and time that the Super Easter egg goes live, as well as everything else coming to Cold War Year 2. So if you're excited for this, let me know by dropping a thumbs up, drop me your thoughts below, and subscribe. Now, we all know that the Super Easter egg is coming next week with Season 3, but Treyarch, out of nowhere, just dropped some surprise patch notes for April 25th, which is this upcoming Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 a.m. Eastern, and 5 p.m. UK time on Monday. So get that date and time in your diaries, as you'll want to be around the moment it goes live to get the Super Easter egg rewards. Now, how exactly is it going to work? Because up till now, we've known that you'll be getting a permanent upgrade in all zombies maps, as well as a tease of over a dozen rewards. So to be specific, Treyarch has said that coming on the 25th, under zombies Easter eggs, they're going to add a new secret location offering over a dozen rewards and a permanent upgrade in all zombies maps, depending on how many main quests you've completed. So this means there is going to be a secret room somewhere on one of the current zombies maps in Cold War. Think of it a little bit like a vault in Warzone. We're going to have access to it, and depending on how many main Easter egg quests you've completed in Cold War Zombies, that will dictate how many rewards will be on offer. Now, the fact that the patch notes around this specific change to Cold War Zombies is listed as a preview of the April 25th changes, which means there is likely a load more secret changes that Treyarch are going to be adding with the Super Easter egg, aside from just us knowing already that there's going to be a new secret location. Now, do I think this is going to be in one of the round-based maps or going to be an Outbreak secret location? I'm leaning more towards it being an Outbreak secret location, as it will make all players have to do a little bit of grind in order to discover it and find it. And knowing the zombies community, we will find this secret location extremely quickly. So if you have not completed all of the Cold War Zombies main Easter egg quests at this point, you're gonna want to do this before Monday the 25th to make sure you get every single reward available. Now, we know for sure that a permanent upgrade in all zombies maps is one of the confirmed rewards. Maybe it means that we will spawn in with a pack-a-punched version of our loadout gun immediately as the permanent upgrade, but it could also be a free tier skip for our loadout weapon, just like we see drop in Onslaught and Outbreak as the different colored chalices, and depending on which one you pick up will further advance your pack-a-punch level to level 1, 2, or 3. By the sounds of permanent upgrade, this is going to be something which will happen automatically every time you jump into all zombies maps from that point onwards. And I'd love to know in the comments below what you think this upgrade is going to be. Furthermore, where do you think the secret location is going to be? Do you think it's going to be on an Outbreak map? Do you think it's going to be on a round-based map? If we look at how drastically they changed Ruka for the main Outbreak Easter egg with that new underground base, I'm expecting something along the same lines as that, just nowhere near as big, but I thought that was absolutely amazing and love to see something like that, as it completely transforms maps as we know it. And the fact that they can even do that and update maps to have brand new rooms and locations is really cool and promising for the future, as we're seeing it here with this Super Easter egg. But there's still over a dozen rewards, and I have an assumption that there could be probably 3 rewards per Easter egg, and since there's 6, over a dozen could mean up to 18 rewards. At the very least, I'm expecting a massive gain of XP for completing all the eggs. In a similar way to when you complete all the Easter eggs on Black Ops 3 and get revelations done, you get a load of XP. I think it was something like 250,000 XP. I'm also expecting some really unique calling cards. And imagine, as the ultimate reward to the community for completing all these Easter eggs, we get to see some sort of new in-game cutscene that serves as a preview of what's to come next in the storyline for Cold War. Like, imagine we get that, and then we get the to be continued, which we also saw in Revelations. Like, man, that would be so hype. But I'll be streaming the Super Easter egg and of course making tons of videos, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that on Monday. But there is more. On top of that, Zombies is getting multiple new game modes throughout Season 3 and starting on April the 25th in Outbreak with Outbreak Collapse. Now, this was a mode that they introduced back in October for the Halloween event, and it was very, very popular, so they're bringing it back. Outbreak Collapse has players outlast increasingly intense waves of zombies for 10 minutes before attempting to exfil from a single outbreak region. After choosing from one of 2 random regions to infiltrate, you'll fight to survive as the difficulty ramps up every 2 minutes. Now, a big complaint with Outbreak is that it's just very slow to start off with, and this is essentially throwing a round-based version of Outbreak where the rounds increasingly multiply as time goes on, which is really cool. So if you hold out for the time limit, you then have a race to the exfil point at the furthest position of the map from your squad while a surge of zombies close in on your position. This includes an order that will be waiting for you at that exfil point and is going to make your life hell. Honestly, it sounds really fun. And on top of that, they are adding 2 new enemies into Outbreak. One being the Abomination, which we got in Forsaken, as well as the HVT Abomination being added to the Eliminate objective. And the image they use with the patch notes include this new HVT version of the Abomination with the text HVT, HVT. And that's always great. And that's just the first of many different modes that are going to be coming to Outbreak, as well as Onslaught, PlayStation exclusive only game mode, which is now going to have a ton more amazing LTMs, which were seen towards the end of year 1 for Cold War, which I made videos on talking about how the mode was so much better, and you'll be able to experience those now on all platforms. But there's also some important fixes coming as well. Firstly, being an addressed issue with Tombstone, where players with Tombstone tier 4 were not being respawned near the end of the round. That's something which was very frustrating. I'm glad that they're fixing that. It's going to make the perk a lot more useful. And on top of that, one of the most annoying bugs that has been in Onslaught since the very beginning is an invisible zombie bug, and that's now being fixed with this update on Monday. So for any of you that play Onslaught, you'll now no longer have to worry about that specific issue. And for the mystery box, new weapons are being added to the box, which were added with Cold War Season 6. Why they weren't added during that season, we will never know, but that was just a preview of the patch notes that are going to be dropping with this update on April 25th. So aside from the new secret location, the secret room, and the super Easter egg rewards, there is a lot of stuff coming to zombies in the pipeline for Season 3. More so than there is coming to Vanguard zombies, and I'd argue even more than what's coming for Vanguard in Season 4. I also have a little bit of a suspicion that some of the rewards could also be that they will add the wonder weapons from Mauer der Toten and Forsaken into Outbreak. You might not think that that will be too much of a big deal, but I think they will add so much to the gameplay because they're very unique weapons. They're also incredibly strong and fun to use, but I have high hopes for all of these rewards. They're really hyping it up with over a dozen. If we look at IW zombies and their super Easter eggs, man, they really set the bar for what super Easter eggs in zombies could be like. Treyarch have never been great at super Easter eggs, but this is a turn for them to really redeem themselves with that department and deliver a super Easter egg that is akin or even better than Director's Cut from Infinite Warfare. I would be super happy with Director's Cut in Cold War Zombies. I'd love to see that become more of a staple thing inside of future Call of Duty games because it is one of the best rewards possible. But let me know what you think and if you're excited for this. I am really stoked for this and super happy to see Cold War getting this level of support and new content. And I can't wait to explore it all with you on Monday. So be sure to stay tuned to the channel, turn the notifications on, and I'll see you then.